Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Lisa Michelle. Beyond the Scale once again. I am going out for an evening walk. I was going on the treadmill 3 days last week, but me and my wife and two friend and her boyfriend, all went to Las Vegas for our radio broadcast, Hot Words Lyrical Theater. And boy, oh boy, when I tell you, we had the most fun ever. And we performed out on Fremont Street in Las Vegas, where all the entertainers are. Street performers, if you may. So boy, oh boy, when I tell you, we had a blast. It was great. So, yeah, so we're tired. I was getting like 10,000 to 8,000 steps each day. And ooh-wee, I'm still feeling it. And you know what? The only thing that saved me was me walking those 3 days on the treadmill. Even though I didn't walk on the treadmill that long, it saved me. So I had a little bit of stamina. So I was feeling kind of fine, y'all. Just kind of fine. Yeah, this car, I don't know what they're doing. Hit me, it's gonna be a problem. Child can't drive. Anywho, I wanted to do a celebratory walk because as of this morning, dun, 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 drum roll, I have officially lost 40 pounds since September 6th when I had the mini stroke. So I wanted to get on here and go for a celebratory walk around the neighborhood once. I'm gonna go once. Going crazy. But I wanted to go for a nice celebratory walk because I'm feeling really good, feeling healthy, feeling fine. So on September 6th, when I went to the hospital, I was 207 pounds, and now I am 167.4. I was 167. Last time I was 167, it was 4 years ago when I was doing Weight Watchers. Now I'm just watching myself and what I eat. I have a different mindset than the Weight Watchers way. Not to say Weight Watchers is not the way. Weight Watchers is a good program if you work it. Anything that you work works. It's all about consistency. So you have to do what you need to do. So when I was doing the Weight Watchers, I was still eating bread, still eating sugar, still eating salt. Not a whole bunch of it, but enough to do damage for my diabetes. So I have cut out the bread, the sugar, and the salt. But when I went to Las Vegas, we went out with friends and they were celebrating my wife's birthday. She turned 61 on February 22nd. So we did a celebration dinner because we didn't meet up on her birthday, so we did it then. And they took us to the Yardbird in Las Vegas. Really nice restaurant. It has some really wonderful food. So I indulge. I'll be posting some of those pictures on my Instagram on Lisa Michelle Beyond the Scales page so you can see them. And I want you to know that I only had a little bit. You have a little bit of everything, it works. Paired up with all of the walking that I was doing, shoot. That walking, I believe that's the key to life. Walking and water. That's the only thing I can say. But I was in a plateau in the 170s since November all the way to March. Luckily, we're still in March, and I have broke through. So I'm going to keep up. Yesterday, I tried the intermittent fasting, and I woke up around I'll say around 5 a.m. And I did my blood sugar testing and took my pills and blood pressure. So everything was great. And what I did was, I said, you know what? I'm not really all that hungry this morning. So I'll try that intermittent fasting that they all talk about. My first day was yesterday. Didn't quite make it today though, but my first day was yesterday with that. So I didn't eat until 12 o'clock. And when I did have something at 12, it was a diet shake, hot tea, and water. Ooh, I know it sounds exciting, but I was busting full, y'all. So I had that, and I was feeling quite fine with that. And then later on, I ate half of an acorn squash and grilled chicken. And I had that grilled chicken and acorn squash again today, but just a larger piece of chicken. And yesterday, I even had Skinny Pop birthday cake popcorn. It's 70 calories for 2 cups. The carbohydrates are fair. Sodium is fair. So I had it, and it didn't bother anything. So I was down this morning to the 167.4. So I am feeling fine. Feeling fine. So I did actually get to live a little when I was in Vegas. When I say live a little, I got to have some kind of normalcy of food. So I had some collard greens with turkey in it, and dollop of grits with cheese and some kind of herbs. And then I had a chicken wing. I ended up having a chicken leg too after a while. And I also had a triangle of waffle and 2 chunks of spiced watermelon, little squares. So they were good. Then they ordered dessert, and it was strawberry peach cobbler with the crumble. So I had a little dollop of that. I'll be posting it on that page on Instagram. So go to Instagram and look for Lisa Michelle Beyond the Scale. I also have a TikTok as well. It's LMG Beyond the Scale. So they wouldn't let me spell out Lisa Michelle Beyond the Scale because it was too long for TikTok's search engine. So I said, okay then, LMG it is, like people call me anyway, LMG. So I just wanted you all to know. Do you want to see what's going on? When you film this way, you look a lot thinner, but I have loose skin, got fupa all right here, but I'm good. I feel good. I'm feeling fine. This 54-year-old feeling fine. I'm way around the corner. Let me pan out so you can see. I've already come from down there and way around the corner, so I'm doing really good considering. I think that walk in Las Vegas, the walks, not walk, because everywhere you go there you walking unless you're getting in the car going somewhere. But we were downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street, and it's a lot of street performers, and we were street performers as well. And when I tell you the fun we had, child, go and look at the videos if you want. You can go to Hot Words, Lyrical Theater, and Hot Words on the Mic on Instagram, and check out those videos. And also look for Blessings_Lessons. I think it's 8141, something like that, but it should pop right up. If you can't find her, look on my friends list, and she's there. Should come right up. Girl, oh, it's cold out here, and it's bothering my face. I also wanted to say that when I was younger, I had some kind of memories today that I remembered, thinking to myself, why do I have a food addiction? Why am I so just obsessed with food. And one of the memories I had, a childhood memory, was my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, my mom's mom. And she dropped us also off over there to spend the night every now and again. When I say us, my brother, he's 2 years older than me, so we both went. And I was a chunky little girl, and a round tummy. Our round tummy now just flat now, like they let the air out the tire. But I was a chunky little round tummy girl. I always had a weight problem. So, and I've always been obsessed with where my next meal is coming from, like we were starving or something, and we weren't. So I remember when we go over my grandmother's house, my grandmother and my brother would always have a different meal than me, because she always put me, every time I went over there, she put me on an instant diet, and I didn't like that. You know what I always would have? I'd have one ice cream scoop of tuna on a lettuce leaf. She'd give that to me, not even any crackers, and some water. And my brother was eating all good. I don't know what they were eating, but it was something really yummy. I would have liked, probably like some grilled cheese or something, or just something extra good, better than what I had. So I'm like, okay, it's like that, okay. Then for dessert, I got one scoop of rainbow sherbet, okay? I'm like, that's not cool. One scoop of rainbow sherbet. And my brother and my grandmother, she was an excellent cook, and she made cream puffs, homemade cream puffs. She baked them herself and stuffed them with the cream. I never got to taste one because I was a chunky little girl, so I didn't get any cream puffs. Oh, by the time my mother picked me up, I would be in tears. Didn't even sleep well because I didn't really have anything to eat, and I wasn't used to eating like that. So I was pissed. So you got to watch how you treat your kids when they're young. You got to watch what you feed them, because when you're feeding them a whole bunch of bullshit, guess what? That's what they're going to grow up eating too. So years and years later, I had developed a really bad sweet tooth, and I really just wanted to eat a lot of cake and sweets and things like that. So I have a problem, but I try to keep it under control. You wouldn't know that about me just looking at me. Oh, she got a food addiction. Yes, I do. And in 2006, I had got up to 243 pounds. So at that time, I was 5'2". I find out recently, when I've been going to the doctor since September, oh, you 5'1". What? You done took away one of my points? 5'1"? You can't do anything with that, but I'm going to have to, because guess what? I don't have a choice. So I'm going to have to do what I got to do, because guess what? I can't do nothing about it. So here I am. But I know when you're a little girl, little boy, you have children, please don't just feed them anything, because it sets up your palate for when you're an adult. And my mother put butter on everything. She swears she don't remember. She like 79 now. She might not. But she put butter on everything. And guess what? I like butter. She made big old giant homemade cakes, 3-layer cakes with buttercream frosting. Guess what? I like big old cakes with buttercream frosting. So I'm like, okay. It's just so yummy. But you got to really, really watch out what you give your children when they're little. And I used to drink a lot of soda pop in my 30s in my adult life. Pan, I'll let you see these gorgeous flowers. They're just so pretty. And zoom in. Some people have really nice flowers. So I've just come from around that bend there. And I'm going all the way down there and around the corner and go back to where I stay. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm out walking. I'm out celebrating me. I have survived a mini stroke. So September 10th is when I went into the ER, and I got out on September 10th on my birthday, my 54th birthday, and I didn't have any cake. Guess what? I was taking care of my diabetes and high blood pressure, and I was scared. And sometimes you can still be scared, but I know that I'm doing all right, and most of the weight just came off because of the portion control. No bread, no salt, no sugar. And when I tell you, it's boring, but you can make it better. Just learn how to season your food without all that extra sodium. And you got to read your labels. Your labels are really important. It's a lot of hidden sodium in everything. There's a lot of added sugar in everything. Carbohydrates, you got to watch out for those because they turn into sugar. Really, everything that you do turns into sugar. Probably me going on this walk is turning into sugar. Who knows? But I just wanted you all to know that I'm doing fine, and I'm looking forward to 55 because I'm alive. So I am going to go ahead on and close out. Oh, but when I said I was 243 in 2006, I have lost a total of, I believe, 76 pounds since 2006. So on and off. But here I am. I'm happy. I'm well. And I'm feeling fine. Yeah. Take care, y'all. And I'm glad that you're enjoying my channel. If there's anything that you really want me to talk about or discuss, I'm for it. Drop me a message in the comments below, and I will get back to you. Or you can leave me a message in my DMs on Lisa Michelle Beyond the Scale on Instagram, and check out my video. Okay? Click like, share, and subscribe. And please hit the notification bell so you get to know when I'm off rambling again about God knows what. All right now, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.